Alright, welcome back. We're doing some more Kaycee's mod runs in Inscryption, and I feel inspired right now. I haven't played this in several days, and I think I know how I'm going to do this. My goal is now going to be to just make the beefiest, most powerful Mantis God to start off every fight, and hope that's enough to carry us. That's too much. Hang on a second here. There we go. Because this mod here, that's not going to matter a whole lot if he can never summon any animals for me. Dogfish, it's awesome to see you. Welcome back. How you doing, my friend? Hope that you've been having a nice beginning of the week. Coming off an exciting weekend. Did some cleaning, now just chilling. Oh, that's like the best feeling. Getting the hard stuff out of the way and then just being able to relax. I love that. Now let's see what he's going to set us up with this time. Gonna grab some dinner. Alright, cool. See you shortly, friend. I think I'm gonna grab cockroach for the sigil, because I do like the recycle. And direwolf is kind of a fun one for the double hit, but I don't think it's going to synergize well with Mantis God, because we found out last time that it only does the double hit on the square directly in front of it, which is, again, exactly what the card says it does, and I was just assuming that every one of the 3 hits would hit twice. This is not the case. So instead, maybe we can grab... I mean, a bat is quick and cheap. I'm going to grab a bat. That might help us get through the early game a little bit. But our main priority is going to be get the Mantis God boosted up to 3 attack power as soon as possible. And I think it starts with really trying to get them to eat one of these ringworms. Alright. We got such bad luck last time with these guys just refusing to eat the dang old ringworm. I think we lucked out now. So I want to do... say every battle is a totem battle, which is difficult, don't get me wrong. But I think I would rather go this way and go for the free choice rather than pick the cost. I think we have more versatility like that. So we basically need 2 turns attacking this guy. And I think we do it like this. This is going to chew up the Mantis God pretty much right away. But I think it'll be worth it. Unless we can find a way to get rid of this guy first. I don't think so. Instead, let's grab a ringworm, huh? Okay. So we knock a little bit out, but we lose Mantis God kind of right off the cut. Which is not great, but also not the worst thing in the world. We can at least put our ringworm out there to get started. And pretty soon we'll be able to throw a bat into the mix too. So we're slowly slipping away. This is going to even the playing field pretty significantly. Because now we are crawling ahead by 1 point per turn, as long as we can keep throwing out squirrels as blockers. He might realize this and just concede, actually. There we go. I'd rather take the concession than play this one out in the hopes of maybe grabbing a couple more teeth. But it looks like we will get an opportunity for an early totem, which is pretty nice. None of these are really impressing me that much. Let's see if we can't get something a little bit better. Okay. I like the leader power-up from the alpha. Warren's not bad. This will help us kind of generate some momentum. Although really our main objective is just get Mantis God popping off as soon as possible. So everything we do is going to be in furtherance of that goal. Ooh. Okay. Well, this is going to benefit Mantis, for sure. Let's see if we can't get something going. Alright, flying defense does not bother me. In fact... So his direwolf pup is gonna grow up pretty fast. But I think our play is the same. We're gonna get Mantis God out there as soon as possible, keep his lanes clear, and try to block this pup as soon as he evolves. So, in that spirit, I think we're just gonna immediately put a squirrel down. Of course, that does mean he's gonna get double taps on us every time. Don't know how I feel about that. Well, we'll just keep driving away here. His wolf cub is going to take out Mantis. I feel like we're in a situation where everything's pretty much got to go right. Could throw Alpha out for a little extra damage. He'll get eaten up right away. I think I'd prefer to grab the bat, though. That'll slowly chip away at his wolf. Now he's going to do 2 damage this turn because I can't block everything. And that's okay. Now instead, I think what I want to do is maybe just grab your direwolf. Because otherwise we will lose. So I'll just grab your little direwolf friend here, and we'll put you down as a blocker. And this will pretty easily claw us back to a winning situation. Because we can just, yeah, see, he recognizes. Give me that. Someone mentioned to me that what he's handing over is like an olive branch, and I never noticed that before. I thought it was like a key or something. Makes way more sense to be an olive branch. Ooh. I'll take a skink tail. Yeah, definitely. So, here's where we start to pop off. If this is a damage, and it is, suddenly our Mantis God is a turn 1 kill. And that's exactly what we need right now. As long as we can draw Mantis turn 1, we're golden. Oh, unless there's boulders. But that's okay. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter, because he's an overkill. He does 3 to each empty lane. We've got him. And I intentionally did not pick the power-up where the scales start tipped in enemy's favor, because I know that we need every little bit of momentum that we can garner here. Here's the question. Do I go for a totem and a combine? I feel like I've got to, because we did use the fish hook, so we could hold another item. But I would really rather get more than just one item off of the backpack. So I'm looking for more bugs. Because we got the totem in the... Yep, there we go. Beehive, I'll take it. So here we go, grabbing the totem. What kind of power-up can we get for... Oh. I don't like that. Having the egg is interesting. It will automatically block one of the Mantis's lanes, but that means he can attack through the egg and hit whatever's going to be summoned the next turn. Which, not bad. Now, here's an interesting thought. What if we put flying on our Mantis God? Then he's got that turn 1 kill, and it hits over everything. You know, I don't think that's the play. I think the play is get rid of Alpha, because he's very expensive to summon, but his Sigil is quite nice. And I wouldn't mind having that on Skink, perhaps, because I'm going to be playing Skink pretty often. It's either Skink or Beehive. Either one is super cheap to get out there. And suddenly it's making the Mantis just that much more powerful. Tough choice. I think if we want the Beehive to be any kind of defensive, we need to do something else. Let's put it on the Skink, because I feel like he's going to see more play. If anything, I might end up sacrificing the Beehive for the Sigil. Now, here's a boss fight that I do not like with our current build. Because Mantis is going to get eaten up as the turns switch over. Now, we could drop a Beehive right on top of this, and suddenly he can't bring his friend out. And that's a fun little trick. I'm thinking perhaps what we do instead is we throw the Skink out there early on, and we start damaging away at his pack mule. Because he's going to get jammed up right there. In fact, we can continue to jam him up by just throwing a ringworm there for defense. So I basically just get free reign to harass his mule. Okay, got a little cockroach action. And we've got Mantis ready to go for when this ticks over to round 2. Perhaps... I mean, I could just drop you right here, and you'll take out the coyote. Yeah, I think this is the way we do it. Because suddenly, this guy's doing damage all across the board. And I really like that. It doesn't matter what we play at this point, he's going to take it as it ticks over to the next turn. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to take it to the next round. You're going to knock that out. You're going to knock just that out. Knock that out. So we've got the coyote to deal with, and one more coyote coming in. So to handle that, perhaps we just throw a cockroach out? We don't have enough bones, though. Okay. In that case, maybe just a blocker. Keep it easy. Well, no, I like Bullfrog. We'll put Bullfrog out there, you'll knock that out. Clear the board out. And now we should have enough bones to do something. We will tick it over to next round. This coyote will still be alive. So I would not mind putting maybe like a squirrel out there to damage the coyote. A cheeky little leadership bonus. Yeah. So, we knew this was coming. We're gonna lose everything. but honestly, once we get Mantis God out there, it should not matter. So, let him come at me. He'll knock out a couple of these spots. I'd really prefer not to put Mantis God over there because it's not going to have a lot of efficacy. Instead, do 2 damage. I mean... I'm tempted to just, like, maybe throw a bat out? Tick away a little bit of damage to him? We'll knock it out in 1 turn, but... It'll knock up just about anything out in 1 turn. I think I'll do it. It'll save me damage, and it'll give me a little bit of momentum. That's what we need. We just wanted that 1 adder to take out the gold nugget. And suddenly, our Mantis God can come out to play. So, here we go. This is how we win. In the meantime, maybe throw a Wolverine out there? I mean, I don't see why not. It'll live through 2 hits. Yeah, here we go. Handled. My whole goal here is to get Mantis God out round 1, except for these bosses that go multiple rounds. Until we can get some sustainability on Mantis. I mean, I kind of like Child 13. It's kind of fun. I don't think Ouroboros is gonna... The whole benefit of Ouroboros is, you know... He gets stronger between runs, is the way I conceptualize it, but I suppose we could try to beef him up for just us? I don't think it's the play, though. I think we go with Child 13. Just for a little bit of extra, you know, sacrifice. Even if we put it on something else, we can get that benefit. Alright, so once again, I don't really care for the backpack that much. However, I do see a fire over there, and I would love to get some more boosts. Getting health on Mantis would be super cool. So, we've got a fair number of bone. Well, we only have 2. We'd have to draw both of them in order to succeed. To get 4 damage, we would have to draw Mantis and something. So there's a chance. And the other one is Sigil. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 bugs. So literally a coin flip. Well, a little bit better than a coin flip. I'm pretty sure we take this one. I think that's our best odds, and I'm not about to do all the math. Hey! Got it. Ooh. Well, this is fantastic. Am I able to crunch a magpie that already has that boost on it? That might not be as fantastic as I think it is. I'm gonna try it. Worst case scenario, we learn something. Okay, so a little bit of health. I figure keep Mantis God healthy, so maybe it can withstand a hit or 2. Ultimately, I'd like to be able to smash a sigil on him that will perhaps give him more sustainability or replicability. That would be nice. But in the meantime, I will be very happy with just getting these, you know, turn 1 wins, just like that. Even if, I'm also on the lookout for a new totem, because this egg thing is, it's holding us back a little bit. I guess the only thing it's holding us back from is the overkill damage, which is not terribly important to me. Now, we could go for thinning the deck with the combination. for another free fireplace. I wouldn't mind snagging the sigils off of Magpie, but I'm fairly certain we can't do that. Instead, maybe we could put... Maybe I don't want a combination after all. The only other thing I'm thinking of is take away the Infinity Many Lives sigil away from Child 13 and put it on someone else. Maybe Beehive? Or hell, even Mantis God, because honestly, they're their most tanky character right now. I feel like we need to keep this deck thin, and going to the fireplace is not going to accomplish that. Going to the Trapper is just going to put pelts in our deck, which I am not a fan of. It's unnecessary, you know, bloat of the deck. Maybe another... Okay. I was going to say, if we get another Magpie, I could smush it together with the current one. I'm already thinking for mycologist down the road. Okay, so, we have learned we definitely cannot put our Magpie in a place where it can take the symbols off. So instead, perhaps we'll take the Beehive. Yeah. Let's put this on the Beehive. Because I'm not, you know, Child 13's fun, but for combat purposes, not what we're looking for. I do see a mycologist over there. Our goal continues to be to grab our Mantis on turn 1, which did not happen this time. So instead, put our Skink here so that I can do some damage to everything else through the boulder. Now, we're powering up just about everything at this point. Which means you're going down, Skink is not. Tail is going down, Porcupine is not. Rabbit is going down, Porcupine will come in. I'm thinking... Let's drop down a Squirrel with a Sparrow and start chipping away with a bit more damage. Oh, I was incorrect about that. Oh, that's because the... I see. The tail got knocked out and took away the power-up from the Skink. That makes a lot of sense. Do we have enough bones now to get Bat out? Don't dislike that. I think we will put you down as a blocker, and maybe drop in our lovely little Bat, do some more damage. He will get knocked out, but that's okay. Aha! Don't have enough to play that yet, and you're gonna do 2 damage to me. That doesn't bother me too much. Still got the momentum. Now I'm a little bit worried because he's got some more oomph. Where do we go from here? He's doing 2, I'm doing 1. He is slowly pulling ahead until we can play something. If I'm not mistaken, this bull is eventually going to come over here and move the possum. I think we should be digging for Mantis God. I think that's the only way we pull back from this, although all the spikes are definitely going to do a number on us. So, let's dig for Mantis. How do we want to do this? Thinking... Perhaps we put out the Roach and the Magpie to grab our Mantis. If we do that, Mantis will get blown out on all these spikes. There's no question. So instead, I have a flyer. Okay. I think I'm seeing the line now. You're gonna get beat up pretty quick. But if we're able to get another flyer out through Magpie, this might just work. So here's how we do it. Pop down Cockroach, and we're gonna grab extra squirrel, sacrifice both of these, put down Magpie again. Might as well grab something. I mean, Mantis God is... can't go wrong. Don't have enough to play this yet, though. So we'll let these guys do some damage. Mantis God tail wheel. Yup. I am putting all my faith in Mantis God right now. For example. Here we go. We'll also plop down Roach. Clear that lane out. Or try to, anyway. I mean, Mantis God is going to get totally blown out by all these spikes, but that's okay. That's okay. We can make this work yet. I'm thinking we don't have enough to play anything else, so instead, take a squirrel, put it right here. Now we're going to lose Magpie. That's a given. But we're setting ourselves up for a nice little defense play. Put you right here. You will get knocked out, but Cockroach can come out and do a little bit of defense as well. Oh, well, the egg eventually came back to bite us, which could have seen that coming. And ringworm, ugh. Well, I mean, we could put a bee, and honestly, there's really no benefit to playing ringworm, so we'll just let these guys go. He is taking the lead from us. And get some defense going. Now, if we can keep the field looking exactly the way it is, I think we can pull it back. Because we are creeping ahead by 2 each turn, but we're going to run out of squirrels now. Yeah, so now we're gonna... we're gonna take exhaustion damage. Wait, what? Oh, that's new. Last time it just, I thought during the story mode they would just, you know, take a tick of damage on you. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. In fact, Cockroach can't do anything now. I mean, where do we go from here? This is not ideal. Well, I think he's gonna beat us here. I can't remember if we turned on single candle mode. No, we totally did. Yikes. Okay, so... he's got us. Alright, fair enough. We weren't able to pop off as quick as we needed to. And now here come the grabby hands. Also defeated. 8 misplays. Okay, not my best work. But I'm not done yet.